year marks the 25th anniversary of implementation of Universal Primary Education, UPE, in Uganda. In 1997, the NRM government launched UPE with the aim of providing free primary education to all children in the country. You remember we started with the 4, and that was opened up to allow every learner that was qualifying to access and benefit from this program. Since then, significant progress has been made in improving access to education and increasing enrollment rates, especially for the girl child and the disadvantaged children. Over the last 5 years, the Ugandan government has invested heavily in education infrastructure, teacher training, and curriculum development. The government has also implemented various policies and programs aimed at increasing access to education, such as providing free textbooks and abolishing school fees for primary education for those learners who are in UPE schools. As we celebrate this important milestone, we recognize the contributions of all the stakeholders who have played a role in the success of UPE, including teachers, parents, civil society organizations like Plan International partners, one of our partners, other development partners, the private sector, the media. You people, you have made a significant contribution to the success of this program. Together, we can build on the achievements of the past 25 years to ensure that every child in Uganda has the opportunity to reach their full potential through quality education. As a country, we are on course. We believe we are on course to ensure inclusive and quality provision of education and promote lifelong learning through universal education from primary to secondary levels. In this year, we have been able to restore gender parity with the enrollment of females and males almost balanced. You remember prior to UPE, we had a challenge that many of our learners who would be in schools, especially the girl child, were denied the opportunity to access this basic education. But with UPE, the gates were opened and every learner, including the girl child, was at liberty to join and access education at that level. Science and technology remains high, of course, on the ministry agenda, and we are doing whatever it takes to make sure that promote science education, and especially in UPE schools. UPE as a program and a policy has impacted greatly the primary education in a positive way in the following ways. One, it has increased the access to education. That one we have already underscored. And I want to say, following the introduction of UPE in 1997, gross enrollment in primary schools increased from a total of 2.5 million to a total of 5.3, just in a space of 1 year. And to date, and that comprised 70%. It jumped from 2.5 to 5.3 to translating into 73%. But to date, it has gone to 8.6 million learners in under UPE program. So you can see the kind of increase and the kind of opportunity that has been accorded to many learners who would be in villages without education. And two, there has been improved quality of education. The pupil-teacher ratio, which gives an indication of contact between pupils and teachers in classrooms, has improved. Large quantities of learning materials have been supplied to schools, which have reduced the pupil textbook ratio very significantly. In 1993, there were 37 pupils per textbook. For one textbook, that one textbook had to be shared by 37. But as we talk now, at least we have managed to reduce that gap to 3 to 1. So between 3 learners, you have at least a textbook. And that's a very great improvement, especially in the core subjects. The increase in education inputs explains the gradual improvement of some education quality indicators from the time UPE was introduced.
From the statement, ladies and gentlemen, we understand that the 25 years of UPE have really seen the annual enrollments increase by over 230%. And we know that this is a huge contribution to the Sustainable Development Goal number 4 and number 5. And we know that Sustainable Development Goal number 4 is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and also promote lifelong learning opportunities for all children in Uganda. This goal, ladies and gentlemen, has an indicator, indicator 4.1, which is to ensure that all girls and boys complete free, equitable, but also quality primary and secondary education leading to relevant and effective learning outcomes. As Plan International members, we have partnered with the Ministry of Education for over 30 years. We have constructed a total of 106 new classrooms across 33 primary schools, and we have renovated 55 classrooms in the districts of Nebi, in the districts of Lida, Adjumani, Kamuli, Tororo, and others. I don't want to be the speaker for the day. I just want to express our commitment, continued commitment with the government and specifically the Department of Basic Education. We believe that every child deserves access to quality education regardless of their gender, socio-economic status, and also geographical location.